Hello, leaders. Welcome to Run to Your Leadership Challenges, the daily show that provides tips and techniques to help you navigate the leadership challenges you face every day. I'm your host, Paul Grau Jr. from the CLC Team, and we work primarily with military leaders to help them be the absolute best leader they can be. Our primary goal here is to help you lead from your very best self. Because let's face it, everyone deserves a great leader. So let's jump right into today's topic. So this week, I'm going to do things a little bit different. Instead of having a weekly theme, I'm just going to give you a different challenge each day. Let's start the week off by talking about leader influence. Now, it's quite evident that everyone influences other people, both positively and negatively. However, have you ever given much thought about just how many people you'll influence in your lifetime? Or how about what kind of impact your influence may have on the people that you do influence? So, how many people do you think that you'll influence in your lifetime? Now, I want you to go ahead and guess. Come up with a number that you think you're going to influence in your lifetime. Is it 1,000 people? Maybe 5,000? 50,000? 100,000? A million? Go ahead. I'm going to give you like 3 seconds. All right. I hope you got a number. And let me tell you, I'm reading through John Maxwell's book, Developing the Leader Within You 2.0. In the book, John says that according to Tim Elmore of Growing Leaders, sociologists estimate that even the most introverted people will influence approximately, are you ready for this? 10,000 people in their lifetime. 10,000. And that's the most introverted people. Man, just let that sink in for a moment. And then let me ask you, if even the most introverted people will influence approximately 10,000 people, does that statistic make you change your mind about the number that you just came up with? Does that make you rethink the number of people that you'll influence in your lifetime? If even the most introverted people are going to influence 10,000 people in their lifetime, where does that put you? Okay, so with that number in mind, let's consider what kind of impact your influence will have on the people around you. Will you shape the lives of other people around you? Will your influence be positive or negative or neutral? Do you motivate people to be their best? Or do you simply suck the life out of them? Are you being intentional about how and when you are influencing others? Let me give you an example of being intentional about influencing others. The church that my family attends has a great youth program, and between grades 7th and 12th, the kids can be a part of a small group where they are grouped up with other students in their grades. Each grade has a group for both boys and girls. The awesome thing is that my 2 oldest daughters had the same 2 group leaders from 7th grade all the way through high school graduation. These 2 women, Nikki and Emma, had a massive influence on my 2 oldest daughters. And it's because they were intentional about spending time with the group nearly every week for 6 years. These women poured their hearts and souls into their small group of girls. And quite frankly, I can't even begin to imagine what it would be without them in my daughters' lives. Here's the cool thing about their influence. They not only influenced the girls in their group, they also influenced all the parents of each girl and probably all the other family members as well. I can't begin to tell you how much I appreciate the years that they poured into my daughters and the sacrifices they made for 6 whole years. Now that's an example of being intentional about influencing others. My challenge for you today is to think about who you are intentionally influencing every day of your life and what impact your influence is going to have on them. We really don't have a choice about whether or not we influence others. However, we can choose to be intentional and to influence in a positive manner. Hey, as always, thank you for listening. So we have some big things going on here with our online membership group for leaders. It's actually growing, and we're adding a new group specifically for military leaders. Now, we're still working out all the details and bonuses that will be included. But for now, please help us spread the word. This group will be a place where military leaders can learn new skills, refine older skills, and have deep discussions with like-minded leaders who actually get exactly where other military leaders are coming from. We're going to tap into everyone's expertise, and the group members will help bring out the very best in each other. So keep tuned in, and please be sure to let any military leader that you know about this group, and that will be up and running very, very soon. This is going to be different than any other leadership development group out there. So be ready and, man, get excited. Hey, that's it for today. And until tomorrow, run to your challenges.